Good evening. Welcome to Psychics on Radio Angels on Air. You're with Brianna Wilson, Harley Depler, and myself, Leslie Spolaviro. And we have been having a fun time before we started with Harley and his headset. Harley, it actually looks like it's all twisted up in the air. You dag. Yeah, your mute's on.
That'd be right.
So welcome, Hayley Townsend. Thank you for joining us. So we're just live streaming across the world. Please tell us what suburb, state, and country you're from, and we will answer your questions. So if you have a question that you'd like to be read for past life or auras or anything of the above, then just please let us know in our live stream. So if you're up on another page and you think that we can't see you, then join us on Psychics on Radio Angels on Air so that we can see what's going on. Now, you can see my eyes tracking back and forth to see what's going on with the software here. So bear with us as we start to go live even more. So I just want to say hello and thank you for joining us again. We are International Psychic Meetings. We relay messages from Spirit directly through to you. So over the last few weeks, we've had quite a lot of questions around, the state of the world and everything like that at the moment. So, if you have any questions outside of that, that would be amazing because we don't really want to answer those questions. So, and over to you, Brianna. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Hey guys, so as you all know, I'm Brie. I'm from Western Sydney. I use speaking backwards now. I use all my 5 class senses in all my readings. I get the hearing, the taste, the smell, everything. So I've been doing this roughly for my whole life, but professionally about 2 years, going on 2 years. I'm still sort of a newbie, but I'm not, if it makes sense. But yeah, no, I love to do what I do. And yeah, bring lightness and love into the world. I'll leave it at that. What about you, Harley?
Harley, over to you.
Hey guys, name's Harley Depler. I'm an upcoming psychic medium. I'm Brie at the moment is being my mentor. She's teaching me a lot of stuff about it, and just the journey itself is amazing.
So you've frozen there, Harley. Oh, damn it. So my name is Leslie Spolaviro. I'm the host of the show. I created the show many years ago, or not many, but many long shows ago, I should say. And sure as ever, I think I've done 85 shows, including radio. So that's quite a lot of shows. And last week we did a show. Last week we did a show with Richard, a producer that's invited us onto his platform, and they said that we were going too fast, and I couldn't believe it. I thought we were going too slow, but yeah, it was pretty cool. So we enjoyed ourselves, that's for sure. So we'll just say hello to a few people. So we've got Shy. Hi, thanks for joining us, Shy. She's pretty much here nearly every week. We've got another lady from the UK, Vashi. So that's an unusual name. I really like that name too. We've got Karen. So hi, Karen. Thanks for joining us. I've seen your name before. We've got Tegan. We've got Melicity. Thanks for joining us. Oh, look how fast it's going now. So here we got Missy Martinez. She says, I'm new and second time here. I think you guys are awesome. And think it's awesome how you guys help people and would love a reading. So we'll come back to you, which is fantastic. That's what we do. So we put our necks on the line. We're the real McCoy. We don't have any tools. It's just, straight from spirit, straight through to you. So if you have a question on love relationships, career, property, anything like that, we pretty much can do most of that. In this industry, our past lives, we can't really do medical or legal stuff, but we actually get through it. Like we'll point you in the right direction. Let's put it that way. So so we've got Greg Mary, and I saw your comment, Greg, about your surname on our show last night. So yeah, thanks for joining us again. That's amazing. So who was? Oh, look how fast it's going. Everybody's coming on now, so I can't keep up with it sometimes. And then last night, I have to apologize to Omni. It was Omni Ibrahim, I think it was. And I went to delete a troll and I accidentally deleted Omni. And I had to go back late last night and try and get her back on. Sorry about that. And I sent her a message apologizing sincerely to her. So hi, Wendy Harvey. Thanks for joining us. You're here every week. And we've got Deborah. Good morning. Where are you from, Deidre? Sorry. Let us know where you're from. We've got Colleen. Thanks for joining us. We've got Leah Meek. She's from Canberra. We've got USA. Jennifer Parker. Thank you for joining us. We've got Nat Adams. Where are you from, Nat? That's a a new name. Wendy, yeah, that's it, guys. Just say hello to each other and build the spirit. And we've got Jessica from New Zealand. Hey, haven't seen you for a couple of weeks there, Jessica. Thanks for joining us again. Who else have we got? So Deidre, she says, you are all amazing. I have missed you all. Thank you. We love all the compliments, that's for sure. So we've got, where are we? Almost, yes. So Shy is, yes, almost every week. Love watching you. Oh, thank you. Say hello to each other. That's beautiful. We've got Nat Adams is from Tamworth. So tell us the suburb, state, and country you're from, because we like to know just that, so we can just get a graft on where you're actually coming from, so we know that we're helping people around the world. So Sharon from Morisset, that's beautiful. Hi, Sharon. Yeah. Elise, thank you for joining us. We've got quite a few. Stacey Miller, so Nat's from Tamworth. Thanks for joining us. We've got Felicity, she's from Victoria. And what else do we have there? So if you just joined us, we're International Psychic Mediums. We relay messages from spirit through to you. We're on 246 platforms tonight. And we got Julie from Brisbane. Hello there. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. So whereabouts, Jennifer? Did she say where she's from? I didn't see that. Whereabouts, Jennifer Parker, are you from? 7 a.m. So it must be overseas, of course. We've got Karen from Whit Sundays. Thanks, Karen. Port Macquarie. Thank you, Colleen. Hawke's Bay, New Zealand, beautiful. I bet you that's really cold over there still.
It's holiday material over there.
What's that?
Holiday material over there.
USA, Jennifer. Yeah, thank you. So if you've had a validation from the last, any time that we've read before, then send it on through so we can read it out tonight, because we love validations here. So, and Haley said it's 4:08 a.m. in California. Oh, you poor thing, you must be exhausted. Well, you're going to watch us now. So Julian, she's in Sydney. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so we've got hi all from, okay, who's this one? Jade Bartlett. Thanks for joining us, Jade. She's over in the UK. My nose is itchy, Jade. Why is that? You've got itchy nose. Oh. So what else have we got here? So we've got Natasha Benson. She says, woohoo, Innes Park in Coral Cove, Queensland. She said she's here every week. Yes, you are, and we know you well. And so we know Haley too. She says, laughing out loud, I was waiting for you guys to come on, so I stayed up. Oh, that's beautiful. We'll have to give you a reading. So I'll write your name down, Haley. That's beautiful, Haley. So Haley Townsend. So send through Haley what type of reading you want. And we've got Jody Rico. She's from Sydney. Thanks, Jody, for joining us. You got bronchitis. Oh, there you go. So I knew I had a runny nose, Jade, because sorry, not a runny nose. I knew I had an itchy nose, but you've got a runny nose. That's why. How funny is that? Julie Ann Leslie. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Thanks for clearing that up. So here we are. Thank you. What do you sense that is my man's? Okay, so that's the question she wants. So let's just start with Haley there, Bree, please. She says, thank you. What do you sense that this man, Grant, likes about me? Friend vibe or romantically interested? Let's go. So you can answer this one too, Harley, I think.
What doesn't he like about you? What wouldn't he like about you? You're gorgeous. Like, honestly, you are. You got gorgeous energy. You're attractive. You have a way about you that is just, you're strong. You're a strong girl. You've got strong energy. Like, if he doesn't like you, then he's missing out, girl. He is. Okay. And you know what? I feel that he's going to be somebody who's going to be a good, solid friend. And if you want something to work out in a romantic way, you need to really get a foundation of a friendship going first and work on that friendship and just watch how it'll grow. But I do feel if you go about it the right way, there could be some chemistry that does start to be reciprocated. Just don't push it though, because just let things happen as they are and just be his safe space, if that makes sense. So if he's got a problem, just be there for him. Guys love that. Trust me. I'll leave it at that and pass you over to Harley.
Honestly, I agree with you. And I also feel that he's just a bit shy, so he's just going to suppress a little bit. He won't come forward as he should. I think he'd be a bit nervous in that. So. But yeah, other than that, you said everything that was spot on, Bree. So I'll pass you over to Leslie.
Yeah, thank you. I just feel like this guy is just, he's a bit of a charmer, so he's going to charm his way in. But I feel like if you pull back a bit and just, what do they say? Treat him mean, keep him keen. And I've also just lost my vision. So does he have issues with his eyes, or do you have issues with your eyes? Because I've just lost my vision. So, yeah. It's really, really blurry. So yeah, just play it easy and don't put your cards on all your cards on the line. Just pull back a bit so that you don't have your heart on your sleeve at this point, because it's just early days and you need to actually clarify a few things, because I feel like you've been in a roller coaster before. Okay, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. So just clarify that for us if you can in the next few weeks, Haley. That'll be amazing. And thanks for joining us. So we've also got, so now I just want to go back to Jade, because my nose won't stop itching. And she said she had bronchitis when we started. So where are you, Jade? Here she is. So she said, would love a reading, guys, from a loved one. Okay, so let's do that one there, Brie. Loved one.
I pick up that a nan is coming through for you in spirit, and I feel that she had dementia, and I do feel that she was quite frail, but the dementia hadn't actually gotten to her, the worst part of it. Yeah, I feel like she might have even fallen or broken her hip, or it was something else that finalized her fate, but it wasn't the dementia. But I feel that it was late setting, if that makes sense. I've also got a grandfather around you, or her brother. I feel that there was a grandparent that could be a twin, and I feel that they are together in the spirit world. Okay. Now I feel that you also have a job coming for you, and they're telling me that you also have a big ability to just give up and feel that everyone's going to be better off if you just don't get involved. You're wrong. You're wrong about that, because you have a part to play in this world, and these spirits around you right now really want to encourage you with that, because they don't want to see you sitting there wasting away because you don't feel that you don't have what it takes. I'll leave it at that and pass you over to Holly.
Yeah, no, I haven't really got anything. Sorry.
Yeah, I think we'll leave you to the relationship ones, Harley, that you're better at them. So we've got a validation there too when you're ready. But what I get for you, Jade, is I've got like headache here, and I don't know if it's part of you. And I also get, my left part of my shoulder is not feeling right as well. But this person that I'm seeing is probably about 47 years of age, or 53. They're saying 47. That they look around 47, but around 53 or 63. I don't know why they're giving me two different numbers there, but I feel like there might be a couple of people at those ages. I also get the number 12 and 13 for you. So 1 and 2 is 3, and 1 and 3 is 4. So when we get, and they're showing me that it looks like that one of these people were driving a dark colored 4-door car. And it looks like to me that they've even been in an accident from the car and then passed away later. So if that doesn't resonate with you, I feel like it's somebody around you or a friend of the family member. But they're coming through now. And I also got the name Alice. So I don't know why I'm getting Alice, but I don't see an Alice. I see a man driving the car, but I feel like this lady was in the passenger side. That's what I get. And I also feel like that the middle part of the spine, they had issues there as well, or they were fused together, or something's not right with the spine as well. So, or they've been injured. So, and I feel like this part of my face is really quite sore, like the temple area around everywhere. So, yeah, I just want to leave it there. I don't want to go too far into that because I feel like it's too sensitive. But I just want to say too that these people are always beside you, and they walk hand in hand. And they're telling me that you're similar to what we are, because I can see a mist behind you now. So they're saying to me that you feel them around you. So you're feeling spirits. You turn and you see shadows, and you see different things like that. You see, as you're sitting down quietly, you see things pass you in your not your rear vision, but in your peripheral vision. So pay attention to that. Keep talking to them. And if you are getting the headaches and you haven't been diagnosed with anything else, then it could possibly be because you're like us and you don't know how to control it. So it's like the football team, like I always say, coming through the door, and you need to actually tell them, acknowledge them, and tell them to go away so that you can feel better, okay? And until you're ready to take them on. And I'll leave it there. So we have a validation there, Harley.
Yep, it says, thank you. Not sure about the vision part, but he does have really pretty intense eyes, lol. I will update you guys. Thank you.
Okay. The last time I said to somebody about their body, I said to someone, be careful about you're going to fall over, or have you fallen over? She said no, and I said, well, be careful. 2 weeks later, she falls over, breaks a foot. I felt bad, but I said, I warned you. We were laughing about it. So yeah. What do we got here? So we've got
there's another validation.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
It's from Nat Adams. It says, I had a little reading from Brianna, and everything she said was spot on. It was amazing, and she gave me a road to go and get over this lump in life I'm sitting on. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. Thanks, Dal. Honestly, you got
Oh,
it.
this one here, that one there, yeah, beautiful. Well done.
Thanks,
Yeah, I
Nat.
love validation. So we'll go from the top again because I feel like I've got to be drawn back. Okay, so we had we were up to Stacey Miller. It's really hard to see. I've actually got a headache myself tonight. So we've got Hayley. She's from Hawke's Bay. I've already said that one. What else? Who else we got here? So, so Jennifer Parker from the USA. Hi, Jennifer. I don't know. I don't recall if I said anything to you. So Jason, hi Jason. Send us a. We don't often get mail, so send us a question there, please. So we've done Hayley. We've got Nickabra. She was on here last night. We've got Sarah Byrne. Hi, thanks for joining us. We've got Jade. We just done Jade. So are you drawn to anybody there, Brie?
I haven't come across anything heaps, but I will have a quick gaze and then I will jump in if I need to read for this person. Give me a second. I'll just have a quick look and see if I'm drawn. All right. Have we already read for Deidre about the relationship?
I think we'll go with this one here, Lovey. I would really be so appreciative to know how my dear ex-partner is faring on the side. Is what that is faring on the side. Please, my youngest son's dad is he passed on? Okay, can we pick him up? Okay, so let's try and do that one there. It doesn't make sense too much, but I think I've got the drift. So over to you, Brie.
So I'm going to assume that you're asking how he's doing on the other side, and he's fine.
Yeah.
He's happy. He's loving life, honestly. And I feel that he had some sort of problem where he couldn't stay in the sun for too long when he was here. But he is just telling me that he loves being in the sun now. Loves being in the sun because it doesn't hurt him anymore. There's no bite. I feel that he suffered some sort of condition where he got irritated by the sun or by grass, and he had some sort of really severe eczema condition. But he's definitely around, and he's still with you in spirit every single day, and he's watching over you. He's watching over what you're doing, and he'll sit there and kind of be a bit of a smart aleck or two. When you're having a bit of a bad day, and he's doing things deliberately to move things in your house, and it annoys the hell out of you. And he'll sit there, and I feel that he used to laugh when he used to get annoyed, because he's telling me he used to get annoyed over the smallest things, and that's what made you cute. That's what he's saying to me. Sorry about that. I'm not trying to, but yeah, that's what he's saying. And he's very, very happy over there. That's all I'm going to leave it at.
Yeah,
Les?
beautiful. So what I get for you is I get the number 17 around you and the number 27. So 8 and 9. So they're showing me, and I feel like that the 8/9th of month. So I feel like that this is and overseas it's different. So we say the day first, and then the month and the year. But then you guys do the month and then the day and then the year. So whatever you want to make out of that, it's close enough anyway. So, but I also get October is a significant month for you as well. I feel like there's 2 or 3 birthdays or 2 or 3 special events in that month as well. And they're also showing me birthday cake. So I can see that. Now I've got a property, and I've also want to say that this property is it looks like your dad's pointing you, or your son's dad is pointing you to go look for properties, or you want to move. That's what I'm getting with you. So moving is going to be good for you, and it's going to be a whole new change. So it's something to look forward to, So this at this point of time, it's time to start thinking about the future and start getting ahead and making sure that you know where you want to be in the next few years, because things aren't going to go back to the same stuff. So, and I'll leave it there. Thank you for joining us. So can you send us through some validations? If we've got this right, please send us through some validations. So we've got Jess Lopez. Hi, Jess. So what do we got here? We've got Neri at Hammond. She says, hi, love are crossing over with loved ones, please, watching from South Africa. So over to you, Brie, please.
I feel the brothers come straight out. I feel like a brother's come through for you immediately. And I feel that you guys could have been a twin, or you guys were very, very close, or you were actually brother and sister. But you guys were about, I'm seeing 2 and 3. So that would mean that you guys were either 2 to 3, minutes apart, or 2 to 3 years apart in age. There was something significant about the age gap between the two of you and the numbers 2 and 3. So I really hope this resonates with you. If not, I'm sure it's for the next person. But he has not left. And I feel that when he passed away, I feel that it was something from a motorbike accident, or it was something that was a sudden impact. It was a collision of some description, I'm feeling. And I don't feel that he was wearing a helmet, and he's really remorseful about that, and he knows how much you used to tell him to please wear a bloody helmet. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, beautiful. So I get for you, Neri, that the loved one was a cousin or a close cousin, or I don't feel like it was a brother or a sister, but I feel like this person was a cousin. And they're also saying me like 27 to 28 for you. So I feel like they were around that age, or that's the passing date, or that's the date that things went south. Okay, so and I also feel like the back, and they're also showing me car. So I feel like this car was too small for them, and they're showing me. It looks like a dark colored car, but it's either a red or a bright orange or something like that. But dark, like orange, orange can be an off orange as well. So it just doesn't make sense. And I feel they're showing me like an old fashioned bus. Like an old-fashioned bus that's got red and orange on it. That's what I see. So it's quite bizarre. I've never seen that before. But they're also showing me school kids, and they're showing me a lot of school kids, and they're flashing this old bus at me. So it's got school bus on the back. So that's what I get as well. So, pardon?
I'm saying it too, and I feel that it could be a tweet or something that it's something.
Yeah, and I feel like that, like there's some sort of disaster with the bus, or it's broken down and something's happened with it. So that's what I'm getting for that. And I also feel like this was like a head injury to this person, and the head injury was quite significant to the person, because I can feel the pressure here. And this is quite traumatic for you to listen to, because I can feel your anxiety burning up more. So yeah, I'm not going to go too much more into that. If you want to have a private reading, because it's quite sensitive, then I highly recommend having a private reading with this. And that's not just to stop there and try and get you for a private reading. It's got nothing to do with it. I just feel like it's very sensitive. But this makes you feel sick, because I feel sick now, or it was the other person. So the other person was feeling sick, and I feel like it was in the chest and the heart, everywhere. So all in this area up here. And and they also show me that you or somebody has itchy skin, because I feel really itchy on my skin, and I feel like I'm a bit agitated. So that's the feeling that you get from this as well. And I'll leave it there. So I just want to say the message is to keep going, doing what you're doing. You're stopping in the middle, they're saying. So you're stopping in the quicksand. So you need to pull yourself out of the quicksand. And the only way you can do that is to set yourself up for like achievements and not failure. So don't keep putting yourself in positions where you're going to sabotage yourself, your own self. Okay. So, and they're saying to me, you know what I mean by that. All right. So it's important to keep going, keep kicking on. Okay. That's what I keep getting from them. That's what they would have shown you, was told you as well. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. We've got some more validations there, Harley, please. Is he frozen? You there, Brie?
Yeah. Okay. So I've got one from Claudia Maria. This is just a friend of mine. She says, "Thank you to Brie for helping me the other night, helping me take a step in doing what I needed to do." Claudia, you're welcome, doll. Honestly, I had no issue. I love helping out. You're a sweet girl. You're a good friend. You are. So anytime.
That's beautiful. We got who else we got there? So we got the one before that, very accurate. So this one here. So they said, I think that was Jade Butler, was it? So she says, very accurate. Everything was spot on my auntie died at 47. Okay, I said 47 too. And she said, and struggled to walk because of a bad back. Okay. She said, I've been giving up on everything recently and have asked why. She said, asked why I'm going through this. And I at first thought the spirit in my house wasn't family, but now I know. Thanks so much. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. There's Jade. Don't stop in the middle, lovey. You can do it, okay? So it's like everyone goes through trauma. Every single person in this world goes through trauma. So it's how you handle it and how you push yourself through, So, Brianna's been through it. Harley's been through it. I've been through it. We've all got different stories, but we're here to help people. So if you want help, then we're here to help as much as we can. We're doing this from our hearts, Everyone's got something that's going on at the moment. It's a pretty tough time. So we've got hi sweets. No, we got here. Let's do this one here. I haven't seen this lady, this name before. So Jose, that's how you say it. I'm pretty sure. Morning. I'm new. I'm from New Mexico, USA. Hello, Jose, and would love a reading, please. So as long as you give us a validation there, Jose. So yeah, over to you, Brie.
Jose, I think that you are going to study soon, and I feel that you have a problem when it comes to committing to stuff, especially study. And I think that this is where you're going to not do that anymore. I think that you actually are realizing how important certain education can be. And when I say certain, I mean, like, you know, I'm not going to elaborate there. I'm not even going to continue on with that. But, you know, I do feel that it's going to be something that's quite significant, and it's going to be an at-home course. But I do feel it's going to be a part-time course. It's going to be something that's going to it's going to be something that's going to not take up your full amount of time. But I do think that you're going to have a job probably in the next 3 months. But there's a step that you have to take first, or there's something that you've got to do first in order to get that job. And I feel like it's not getting the vaccination, and I don't feel like you want to do that very much anyway. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, so what I get there, Jose, is just lots of lack of communication around the family. There's too many people in too many pies here, so you need to pull back the reins because it's starting to get you down. And I also feel like the number 22, they show me 22 and 27 for you. So 2 and 2 is 4, and 2 and 7 is 9. So I also get October for you as well as a significant month. So they're saying to me to keep on guard and make sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's when you're signing contract, because I can see a contract now. So if it's not for property or if it's for business or whatever you do, just make sure that you know that you're going to be going through it at all, because I feel like this one here you might quit it you might not want to do it in 2 or 3 months time. That's what I'm getting with that. Okay. So just make sure that all your T's are crossed and all your I's are dotted, and look out for some property. I feel like it doesn't feel like you're aware of it yet, but looks like property's coming up for you. So if that's what you're looking for, then wait for the second or the third one, because I don't feel like the first one is going to be right for you, okay? And I always say this, you'll feel it in your body, you'll feel it in your heart when you know that it's the right one, okay? So people probably wonder why I look to the right, but I'm looking to the right because I see all spirit to the right. So I can't look at the camera all the time because I see spirit over here. All right, and I look a bit weird. So we just want to go over to our one of our group pages. So I've got Minnie San Cyprian. Can you please come over to our Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page? I've also got Samantha Thompson. That was an easy name. We've got Paj Chia. We've got Harper's Sharma, and we've got Lynette. But listen, please come over to our Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page where we can see your posts. I can actually post them up on the screen. So Tracy Barnes as well. We've got messages for you guys, but just come over to our page, please. That'd be amazing. Thank you. So who else we got? They got any more validations? Yes. Oh, beautiful.
So yeah, there's one there. It's from Jason Malade. I think that's how you say it, mate. Sorry if it's wrong. Says, hey, Brie, remember that reading you did for me where the gambling was a problem and it almost cost me everything? Well, it happened, and I bounced back and I gained control. That's hectic, mate. Good on you.
I'm so proud of you, bro. Good on. That's awesome. Congrats.
That's what we do this for, guys? So we are out there to help everybody to make sure that they're on the right track. Well, as much as we can point them in the right track. We don't tell you how to do it. We sort of guide you how to get there, you know. So here we go. I've got a beautiful quote from Lenny. Hi, Lenny. Thanks for joining us. He said, the sun always rises and the sun always sets. Okay. Of course. Yeah, it's beautiful. So if you've got quotes, if you've got prayers, please send them to us. If you have anything that you'd like to share with us that you actually, you know, if you are a psychic medium and you feel like you're on a different path or you're having an awakening, just, you know, touch base with us, because that's what we help you with as well. And, you know, we're here to help. That's our main goal. So if you just joined us, we're Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, relaying messages directly from Spirit to you. No cards. None of my psychics on my shows have ever had any cards, or not as much as I know, unless they've hidden them underneath the camera. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't like to use cards. I don't even know how to use them, to be honest. So I'm not an expert in that department, that's for sure. So don't ask me. So who we got here? We've got, wow, True Angels. What was that for, Deidre? I don't know. Where are we? So do we do this one here, Neri? We do that one?
No, I was going to get to that one.
Over to you there, Harley.
It says, "Hi, thanks. I have two brothers that passed on. One passed away 2 years ago, and we're not sure the cause of his death. He had a lot of bruises and was semi-conscious. Doctors told us he'd suffered a stroke, but the bruises on the body confuse us."
Can I just speak up here? I feel that he did have an accident, but I feel that the stroke was what caused the accident. I'll leave it there. I'm not gonna. If you want any more, then come message me. Please feel free to do so. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, it's a bit sensitive. It's too sensitive. Some of the stuff that we do, like, the amount of emails, the amount of questions, the amount of information that we get after is awesome, but it's still very traumatic. So Claudia, she says, would love if Leslie can pick up any of my past angels. Ooh, that's a bit of a challenging one. So your past angels, I don't know what you mean by that. Pardon? I don't know what she means by that, because everybody's born with angels. So that's what I get. And I don't know all the names of the angels, but I feel like you have about 3 of them hanging around you. And they also show me that there is a room in your home that is colder than normal. So if anybody's sleeping in that room, then they're going to be sick all the time, because I feel like this room has got bad energy in it. So yeah, just have a look at that for me, Claudia, as well. So your past angels, I feel like that room is causing rift, or there's a bit of like lack of communication. Something's going on in your home there. That's what I'm getting from that. But ask your angels. If you're asking about angels, I use parking angels, for God's sake. Like, I use them all the time. So yeah, and they work every time. I don't know if anybody else has used that as a trick, but I say to myself, if I'm going somewhere, I say, angels, please get me. Sometimes I forget, but please get me a parking spot right outside the front, so I don't have to walk. And even though I'm a personal trainer, I like walking, but it's just quite funny. I just put them to the test, and they always deliver, and it's quite hilarious. I even got one of the guys, my work colleagues at work, to actually thank the angels one day, because we got a parking spot right outside the front of one of our showrooms, which was amazing. So it was really quite funny. So now he says, "Oh, thank you, parking angels." So yeah, who we got here? So what is she saying? She said, "But yes, I have a room that's very cold. Harley used to stay in that gets very cold." Okay. So who's that? Do you know this lady, Harley? Oh, you know this lady. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, there you go. I didn't know, but that room reminds me of bad energy in that room too. So I feel like that the room is cold because the energy is just like, I can see it's like a dark circle just circling around the room. That's what it's doing. And I've seen this before with one of my other friends from when my daughter was one of my daughter's school friends' mums, and we only had a discussion about 4 weeks ago about something similar. And what it was she was lying on her bed, but she felt this dark shadow come over the top of her and just like hover across her. And I could actually see it as well, because as she said it, I said it myself, and we knew that there was bad energy in her home. But like, to her, it was bad energy. I felt like it was just negative energy, but yeah, it was pretty full on. So she kind of freaked out about that. So we've got Elise Taylor. So let's give her some guidance there, please, Bree.
I feel that at this point in time, you're going through a few different things, and I feel that you don't know what direction to take, and you feel very, very lost. And I feel that you don't know if there is a better option or a way out to take, because everyone's going to have a consequence, and no matter what decision you take, sweetie, it's going to hurt someone. So you've got to stop having that fear of hurting somebody because you're not happy, if that makes sense. You need to just do what you need to do, and I feel that you need to stop people pleasing. I really do, because you're a very good person, and you get taken advantage of a lot. And I think that you are coming to us because that's what you're lost with something. And when people come to psychics, it's because they need direction. They need some sort of clue as to what's going on, and that there is someone out there that does actually know what's going on and care. I'll leave it at that and pass you over to Leslie.
Yeah, Elise. So what was the question for that one? I was reading something else. That's the next question, but what was her question? Sorry.
She just wanted guidance. That's
guidance. Yeah. Just going with you, I feel like that, the roller coaster that you have, and I feel like this is around relationships as well. And they're saying to me that emotions are contagious. So what I also see is that, it's like you're actually sabotaging different things in your path. So pull back the reins and just sit like a spider on the wall. I said this last night to some other people following us and some questions, but sit back and then actually watch what happens. Okay, so just pause. And an old sales trick when I was working in another company, the sales guy used to be an expert at selling, and what he would do is, if he was trying to finish the sale, and this is why they're showing me this so you can get an example, if he was trying to finish the sale, he would actually pause, and the longer he paused was to win that sale. So that's what they're showing me there. And when you break the silence, you don't win. So that's what I'm saying. Pull back the reins and actually allow the person to have their say, and then you can judge and go from there. So the guidance that you need is just to keep pulling back and not be so gung-ho. Don't keep shooting from your hip, so and keep the communication up, but just keep it more about the situation, not external parts. Okay, so especially around work, I feel like there's too much gossip around work, and they're showing me venom. So when I see venom coming down the mouth, it's usually either green or clear, and this is clear. So there's bullying at work and there's backstabbing at work. So I would pull back from there. And if this is not your work, I feel it's either a partner's or somebody close to you that's telling you about this. Okay, just so you know. So and I'll leave it there. Thank you. So we've got some guys over. So Lynette Bartleson, please come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we will answer your questions over there. So Tracy Barnes, please come over. We've also got Harpreet Sharma, come over. Who else is there? Minnie Sanchiprian, please come over. So that'll be amazing. So we've got another validation there, Harley. Oh, we've got lots. Wow. Cool.
Yes, we do. It's from Jason Millet again. It says, PM Brianna, the worst part, that card we drew upside down for turmoil war was accurate. I got to the point I almost set the world ablaze with battling myself. I was rather intimidating. I have a massive respect for the things you guys can do.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks,
That's
Jason.
cool. So, yeah, that's cool. Well done. So
hang in there. Hang in there.
If you've just joined us, keep putting your post up because from the start, because the software goes so quick here that I can't keep up with it sometimes. So, and I travel up and back and forth, but then I miss some people and it looks like I'm ignoring you, but I'm not. I just don't see it. I honestly, only time I see everything is when I go off radio, I was going to say radio, go off live, and then I go back to the actual post and I see it at the end of the night when we're finished. So that's the only time I see it. So if you've got a question, just post it up there for us and like and share our page. Don't send any stars because the stars we don't get. Okay. So if you're sending stars, so just like and share our page and refer us. That's what we appreciate the most. So we go, hello, Anna, Stefan. So hi guys. Thank you for joining us. Who else we got here? We don't, sorry, Haley, but we don't usually do pregnancy. There's one thing that I don't like doing is pregnancy. I mean, I've picked pregnancies before, but it's only when it's screaming at me. I don't like it. I don't know why. I don't like that. And once I was on doing phone readings, and sure as ever, I kept telling Spirit not to give me relationships. What do I get? 5 relationship readings in a row. So yeah. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. So who have we got here? We've just done Elise. I'm just trying to find out this person here. How do you say that? Ruva Reedy. I'd like to have a spirit reading, please. Over to you, Bree.
Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. So I feel that you've got a sister coming through and possibly a younger sibling. I feel is coming through, and I really hope this resonates because that'd be really cool if it did. But this younger sibling happened to die or would have passed over. It would have been around the 5 year mark. It would have been around the 5 to 6 year mark actually, maybe. But I feel that it wasn't something that you got to get any closure from, and I feel that it was something where it was an accident, and the injuries were too bad to. They were very. I think you get what I'm trying to say. It was the injuries that did the final thing, but it wasn't the accident itself, but it was the injuries. I hope this resonates, and I really hope it does, or if it resonates with anyone else, because it was just very, very strong. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, hi. Wow, I feel like just like heat, like temperature, like it feels like either fever or there's something not right with the balance of the body at the moment. And I also get sinus and the right side of my head sore. I also get the number 23, so 2 and 3 is 5. So keep an eye out for the numbers 2, 3, and 5, and 23 for you. I also feel like they're just saying to me pain and extreme pain. That's what I'm getting for you as well. So I feel like that this person either had some sort of injury on the head and the neck is all sore. It's quite traumatic around the face area as well. So I don't know if it was like a stroke or if they've been hit. I can't quite see that yet. I haven't got long enough time to push right into that. But the person that's here is a man, and he's got dark brown hair, dark brown eyes. He's also tall, and he has slacks on. So it looks like jeans with a belt, with a black belt. The belt matched his shoes. It's like saying they're showing me runners. Sorry, it looks like when they dressed up, they used to have the belt matched to the formal shoes, but then they'd wear jeans, light jeans, and runners all the time. And I feel like this man had some sort of issues with the chest here, as well as like coughing. He's showing me coughing and spluttering, and the rest of it. And he's also shown me a watch. So I don't know what he means by the watch. I don't know whether he's talking about this silver watch, that it's either to look at the time or the time was 11 a.m. That's what I'm getting as well for you. So 11 a.m. And I feel like this was around the 28th or 29th of a month. And 28th or 29th. So what's the date today? The 29th. So that's just passed as well. It's not this month, that's for sure. So I feel like this might have been 6 months ago, 5 or 6 months ago when this has all occurred. So it was a bit traumatic, a bit stressful, not a bit, but a lot stressful. And different things went right around the funeral as well, because he showed me the funeral and the funeral was not right. So it was like there was a split or a divided split with the funeral. So, and I'll leave it there. Thank you.
I don't think that we resonated with this one, but that's okay, because honestly, it will be for someone else. Honestly, sorry, it didn't resonate
with this one.
Oh, no, she just said it didn't resonate with her, but hopefully next time, darling. Next time. Sorry, it will be for someone else then.
Where is that comment? I can't see it. Is there a comment?
941.
941.
That could have even been just for me. It might be different for you, but yeah, sorry I couldn't connect this time, darling.
Oh, right. Where is it?
9:41 p.m. It's 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 the same. Yeah, so it's above the Diana Govna Patha, above that one. 9:42. That one was posted. So the one 9:41. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's quick to answer that though. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm happy to still keep comfortable with it. I didn't get all that for no reason, and I'm not usually wrong. So it must be for somebody else here. But anyway, we'll keep going because that's what's happened to us before.
Yeah.
So it's actually happened before where we read for this lady called Nicole. I said it last night, and sure as ever, she said, "No, that's wrong." And then this Ashley lady was screaming at us, going, "It's for me! It's for me! Everything you've said is for me!" And then we realised it was for her, but we'd already read, two people before her. So that was quite bizarre.
It's weird because I was doing a reading and I had this feeling of being burnt. For the last period, I knew someone was coming through that actually had, burns, had been burnt. So that was hard to get out. But yeah, anyway, so 3 days later, I actually found out who that was for, and I've asked 3 or 4 people in a few readings, and no, it wasn't anything to do with that, but it did find where it was supposed to go. So funny how it works, though.
She said thank you.
You're welcome.
But I don't know if she's written anything else there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We just say what we get. We're remote viewers, so that's what remote viewing is all about. We just say what we get, and if there's another spirit that's really strong that comes through, we just say what we get. Well, that's how I operate, and I'm pretty sure Bree does as well. So there you go. She said she's just sending through the love. It's very sweet. So yeah, if sometimes if it's not for you, Ruve, and it's for somebody else, it just means that somebody else needs it more than you at the moment, So and it's unfortunate, but that's what happens sometimes. It can happen to any psychic. So what do we got here? So let's just have a look here. Hi all. Hi Jess. Thanks for joining us. She's a sweetie, Jess. So we've got this lady here. She says, I'm typing too fast. She says, will my marriage last with my husband, and will his daughters make amends with me? Oh, that's a good question. Over to you, Bree. You can have that one first.
You know that when we do our readings, it's totally unbiased, right? Just know that before I answer this, but I feel that there's a lot of manipulation going on with the daughters and the dad. I feel that he's only trying to do what's best. Sorry, your husband. I feel that he's only trying to do what's best, but there could be a dad coming through for you as well, which is why I could have just slipped up then and said that. But with your husband, I feel that there's a lot of, you know, unless they're young, but I feel that there's relatives in his life that's making it a bit hard for him to do what he needs to do with you. And if that's the case, then you know what, you need to just sit back and you need to communicate. And if he doesn't want to communicate, then that kind of answers your question. There's a difference between communication and comprehension. You can tell someone anything till they're blue in the face, but if they don't comprehend it, then you're not going to have much luck. But I don't feel that it's all doom and gloom. It can go either way. It just depends on how you approach things, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. You know what? Like half the time, Deidre, it's communication, and love should never hurt. So, you know, and what I'd like to say is stop, like, don't keep bang, bang, bang on the back of his head and biting his ankles about his family, because it's his bloodline, you know. So pull back the reins with that, and you know, try and be nice to each other, you know, because if you're already asking questions about if the love or if the relationship's on its last legs, you know, it's going to be on its last legs because you're already planting that seed with the universe. So it's important to remember what you ask, you believe, you receive. So if you're asking the universe, or you're saying to the universe, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, it will not let you afford anything. So, but I feel like that this can be amended. That's what I get. I feel like that it can be amended. You just need to go back and revisit the old basics of the relationship, okay, and start dating again. And I saw this beautiful thing the other day where I read a comment about this man who'd been with his wife for over 20 years, and he adored her and she adored him. And what he said was they always applied the 222 process. And when they were asked the question of what the 222 was, it was the fact that every 2 days they go out. Every 2 days they do something nice for each other. It was the 555. Every 5 days they go out to dinner, or like a Friday night or something. Every 5 weeks they go away, and every 5 months they go on a week's trip. So that's what they do, and they apply that policy for the last 20-something years, and it seems to have worked. So there you go, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. But I just saw a comment from Gary Mary, and I really liked it. So I'm just trying to find it as well. It was, where are you, Gary? He just wrote it was beautiful. Here we go. He said, this is it. He said, it's never 100%. He was talking about the readings because that popped up with the readings. He said, that's how you know it's legit. A scammer will try to convince you that it's always right. And 100%, because we aren't here. And I think I found the person that we were trying to read, because she just posted up, that's for her. So we've read ahead again there. Where is it? What was her name? Far out.
Sarah Bond.
Sarah Byrne, is it? What time?
Yeah.
What time, Dal?
9:48.
9:48. And have you got some violations there, Harley, while I try and find it?
Yeah, I've just put it in the comments for you. So.
Oh, right.
So
what have we got here? 9:48. Gosh, it goes so quick. What is it? Where is it?
It's
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is from Sarah Byrne. It says Bree mentioned a man who died in a accident. I think that must
here it
meant to
is.
say motorcycle accident. I'm not sure if that resonated with the person at the time, but my cousin passed in a motorcycle crash.
Yeah, well, that's what it would be then, because we were saying that, and that's what I got too. So that's what I was talking about. It was very sensitive. So thank you, Sarah. I knew it was in here, and we don't just pluck this out of the air. And this is what happens with platform shows as well. So when we're doing, I've done many live on stage platform shows with other psychics, and sure as ever, if it's not directly for that person and that person's asked a question or whatever it may be, it'll be for somebody else around that area. So all these people on here tonight is like a live platform. So when it's live, you're actually talking, you actually got, there's quite a few people on here. There's many comments. So you can imagine, my head is pounding tonight. I've got a bad headache, but you can imagine how many spirits are coming through the door here right now, and in both Brianna's and Harley's home and my home too, So it's pretty full on for us. And any real psychic medium will not ask you 10,000 questions. We only ask you one question, and you post it up there, and then we deliver the message. We don't go fishing around for any questions. We have no tools. We just deliver what we get. So it's quite bizarre, and I'm not going to keep justifying myself because I know what my capability is. Then this, Leah Fraser said she thinks it's her cousin, Harley. Well, there you go.
Is that your cousin?
So would that be that one that's passed? He's not sure. Okay.
No, I think that they may. Is that just?
We'll keep going. So
Yeah.
what do we got here? So we've got Leah Fraser. She said, "That's what I've been asking for. I never heard you say motorcycle crash."
I said that there was an accident, and I did say that there was no helmet possibly involved. So yeah, I did say that there was a motorcycle involved, but I'm pretty sure it was the motorcycle. There could have been a car involved too, but the person on the bike didn't make it at all. And I don't think
Leah, I think you need to calm down too, lovey, because all your exclamation marks are a bit rude. So yeah, just pull back a bit. Just calm your farm somehow. That's what we're here for. We're here just to help, and you asked a question, so we delivered. Well, we tried anyway. So yeah, so she's saying that's right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. So Omni Jerish, I must apologize to you because I accidentally deleted you last night, and I'm really, really sorry. So let's just do a past life for Omni because I feel really bad. I went to delete a troll last night, and the system moved so quick that I accidentally deleted Omni off instead of the troll, and I had to go back and find the troll. Sorry about that. So over to you, Brie.
Let's see what I can get. Okay. You were not anybody of great of financial wealth and abundance. You know what it's like to struggle, and so does your family. And I feel that you were actually part of. I feel like you were actually part of one of the convicts that got sent here on the First Fleet. Actually, I don't know why, but I'm seeing eggs, milk, bread gone, which tells me, and then I'm seeing the First Fleet. So I feel that could be something to do with you. And I feel that you actually. See, I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today. I think it's possible that you could actually be one of your own ancestors. I do believe that it is possible. Like you can, get born back into that bloodline, but who knows? But I do feel that you were one of the people here on the First Fleet, and I feel that you were one of the first people that stood here and came to Australia, which is really, really interesting. That's a very recent past life too. That would have been your last one before here as well.
So Leah's apologizing. Thanks, Leah. I'm not sure. Sometimes we don't know how to take some people because sometimes they, like last night, we get attacked. We get attacked from other psychics. We get attacked from trolls. We get attacked from everything. And that's not just us. It's all psychics or any live shows. There's always a troll, somebody. We're not saying you're a troll either. So she said, sorry for my exclamation marks, excitement only. Well, that's the problem. Remember, we're on the other side of the world here, and that's how we take it if you send that. So it's all good. We're good.
That's the problem with text. You don't ever know the tone behind it either. And like I get very defensive. I go on instant defense. So it can happen, especially when it doesn't mean anything in the message.
I just saw a message from Jason, and Jason wants to know, or Jason actually wrote about, I can't find it now. I don't know what time it was, but Jason wrote that he's worried that he will die in a car accident or an accident. So there it is. He says, my biggest concern is being in an accident. Well, Jason, like I said, with the planting of the seed for the universe, if you are constantly thinking about that or afraid of it, you are going to pull that universe in to make it happen, buddy. So stop thinking about it. Push that aside and block it out of your head. You have to actually think good things all the time, because if you don't, it's going to happen, because you're asking for the universe to deliver something to you that you don't want. So, for example, instead of people saying, I can't afford this, like I said earlier, you have to say to the universe, how can I afford it? Because you will constantly never be able to afford things, okay? It's really important you understand that. It's really, really important. So,
see, that's
so somebody. Sorry,
I didn't get it. I just wanted to speak up on that.
Oh,
on that
sorry.
thing,
You keep going.
Leslie's a manifestor. So, sorry, but Leslie over here, she's a manifestor. So you create anything at the power of thought. People that actually have premonitions, I feel that if you feel that it's a warning. And, yes, I agree with Leslie 1,000%, but I also believe that take it as a warning and slow down, please. you're gonna kill yourself, mate. Honestly, look after yourself on that bike. Bikes are dangerous. I used to ride. I had a dirt bike, and I used to, it becomes dangerous when you realize you're not made of glass. Please, just I look after yourself on that road and start wearing a leather jacket more, bro. Please. I'll leave it there.
I feel like he's going to be fine. I don't think he's going to have any accident. He's going to change his mindset now, because you've always got to have eyes in the back of your head when you're you're riding on a motorbike, So what's this one here? Cassie, these female fake psychics are so rude to people. Oh, so are we now?
I think I know who could be behind that one, but I'm not going to comment.
Yeah. So that's funny. That's funny. I love it. I love it. So this is what happens. I haven't block anybody else, but anyway.
There's a difference between being rude and not putting up with any crap, because we're still loving people. If you treat us with respect, we're going to treat you with respect. If you're going to be rude to us, we're going to do that to you.
It's really quite funny, guys. We've had the last few weeks, we've had quite a few people attack us, but it's amazing how we've got like a many following, and that we've got a lot of people that resonate with us and tell us, the validations, and we're not doing anything here to hurt anybody. So we're actually doing everything out of the love of our heart and putting our heart on our sleeve. So, and I'll leave it there. So we've got Tegan here. She would love a past life reading there for you, Bree, please.
Sure. So I think that you were in a milkmaid family, sweetie, and I think that you're in Switzerland. I'm saying Germany. I'm saying Germany. You were in all I keep hearing is the sound of music. It's not the song, but it's the area that you were living in. I think that you had a very, very nice life. You were very money orientated though, and I think a lot of your family in that it got to their head. And I feel that a lot of the karmic tie between you and your past life, not so much you but the family, is money. And because you were so set up in that life, now it's a bit of a different story. Everything that you have had in your past life comes through to this. I was only talking to Holly about it earlier, actually, about past lives, and I reckon you just know that certain things have happened, and I feel that very specific things, like where you could have died, and you just know. And I think that money was a big thing for your family, but not so much for you. Okay, and you've grown a lot from that, and you're not going to let it ever get to your head. Well, I do feel that you had a husband, you were married at the age of 22, and you had a beautiful little girl. I'll leave it at that.
I'm not going to answer that one. I'd like to answer this one though. So Colleen Griffiths, she says, any advice? I'm struggling emotionally. I had set up my healing room and was finally confident and ready to share my gift. And then we went into lock up. You've got to say it, lock up, Colleen. Any guidance, much appreciated. Yes, keep going with it. Okay, so don't stop. It's going to be really, really rewarding, and it's so satisfying when you can actually help some people. So it's a little bit tough right now, and I feel like the pennies for you, Colleen, are actually, not coming in as quick because of lockup, but it's going to pay off. So it's almost there. You're almost through all the hurdles, so just hang in there, girl, and it's all going to be fine. Just keep going, doing what you're doing, because if you're doing this, and Spirit will see that you're doing this from your heart. So just keep going. Okay, over to you, Bree.
This is where you need to learn to change your perspective and raise your vibration. Okay, so I know that you have sorry, I just went blank then. With the sorry that I think I might have something wrong with my brain right now. Okay, so use what's going on in COVID right now to build with what you want to do at home. Like that's what honestly, since lockdown, I have come this far. I have come such a long way because I've used my time into something positive. So the time that you're staying at home, you could be getting stuff ready, you could be saving, you could be doing stuff, but there's so much that you could be doing for that, just to get ready for it. So start using the good and the bad as to your advantage. Do you know what I mean? It's all mental strength. I'll leave it at that.
Yes, and Greg Mary, you are 100% right. He says, I swear some people exist just to torment others. Is this really what we give to people that spend their time helping others for free? Exactly. We don't get a cent for this. We actually have to pay for it. When I do radio, I have to pay for it. So, just so that we can help people. The world, that's what I say. There's not enough love, and everything that I do, I love everything. I don't like nothing. I love everything. So she's saying here, Ruve just said, Brianna, the last job I was in, everyone turned nasty. I don't know if it's because they all got COVID jab anyway. I left it. Do you see a job coming up with that? Will be good for me, or shall I do spirit work? Much love. So yeah, I think you should do both.
I think you should do both, but I feel that your calling is the spirit work. I think that, I would never happily want to work a 9-to-5 job because I love what I do here. And I don't care if I don't get paid. I'm doing what makes me happy. And at the end of the day, like, I get a little bit of coin, for, a reading here or there, but it's not about making a lot of money. It's about making a mark in this world and getting out there and helping others and making it a better place. So I think that you've got a lot to offer. So go for it. Really. I'll leave it there.
Yeah. So what are you laughing at, Wendy Harvey? Let us know, because I don't think anything was funny just then. I don't remember because I'm in flight.
Yeah.
So
I'll check out the other page. One sec. Hang on.
We've got a career with Rami. She says, "May I please have a career reading?" So yes, with you, Rami, I feel like that there's a lot of issues that have been in the past, and that it's a bit daunting. And there's about 3 or 4 different paths you can go on, because I feel like that you're quite creative and talented, but you've got a bit of an attitude problem. So you need to put that attitude behind and start walking the talk. Okay, so if you've got the talk, you got to walk it. That's what I'm getting for you. And they're saying to me also, listen up, because the most important things is that you're not listening to people. Okay, so when you don't listen, you miss things. So you need to actually start to push yourself to start to take away those old habits. Okay, so stop with the old habits and start to be the new you. And I feel like this is going to be really amazing. Like, I can see money coming in. I can see different opportunities, 3 or 4 different opportunities, 3 to 4 different paths is what I'm getting with you. But I feel like you get headaches as well, because I've got a headache now, and I feel like this actually knocks you off your feet. So if you're deficient in magnesium or anything like that, or you're similar to us, because they're showing me that you've got like the white shadow behind you, which is similar to us, which is like spirit. Okay, so I just want to say, acknowledge them, send them away if you haven't got any other issues with your head at the moment. So, and over to you, Brie, please.
Okay. I just need to address something here. Lisa Davies, no, darling, we're not angry with you at all. We just can't access and like moderate all the pages. I'm just going over to my page now. Jump over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. The live that you're watching now is the same live that you got to click on. Okay, so that's on my page. And yeah, so no, we're not ignoring anybody. It's just that we can't always get to all the comments.
We've got 6 platforms here running. So I've got my phone and my iPad, as well as the screen here, and sometimes the software doesn't pick up everything, and if it goes too quick, we sometimes miss it. So you can put as many comments up there as you want. Doesn't worry us. So go for it. Over to you, Brie, for that last one.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. Yeah, I was just looking for that smiley face that you were asking about before.
Right. Yeah, no, never mind. Doesn't matter. No, who were we? Who was we reading? My God, I forgot. Who was we reading? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've lost it.
We're reading. Oh dear. All right. No. Okay. No, I think I'm ready.
Margaret Jones. She says, I feel I am still missing cues from the universe, even though my intuition is growing stronger. Any thoughts on this? I don't think you're missing the cues. I just think that you need to give some cues. That's what I think so far. So over to you, Brie, then I'll finish.
I don't think that you're missing any cues at all. I think that you're just hoping for more to happen faster than it should. Okay, you need to just be patient with things. You need to be patient, because it's going to happen. It's all going to unfold. You have a whole lot of things happening for you, and you are not missing the signs. Things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day, was it? Like, and I'm an impatient person. I know all about impatience, but no, it doesn't happen in one day. So you're doing the right thing, and your intuition's going to get stronger every single time you listen to it. I promise you. So, yeah. And Lauren Street, yes, Harley does do readings. I just thought I'd answer that because I've seen you ask like a few times. I just wanted to get that out of the way.
So, so what I want to say too, Margaret, is the cues for the universe is you need to plant the right seeds. So if you go to have a look at the Secret, or there's another one called The Magic, and one of our followers pointed me to that one a couple of weeks ago, which was amazing. It's part of The Secret as well. So go and have a look at that, and just have a look at the laws of attraction behind it, because that'll start to make more sense to you. So there's another guy called Bob Proctor and Wayne Dwyer. So Bob Proctor's still alive. Wayne Dwyer has passed, but he's amazing. Some of his stuff on YouTube you just want to listen to him for hours, because he just makes so much sense. Okay, so, and I'll leave it there. And we've also got here Paj Chia, she said, I also contacted you guys for private readings. No one ever replies. Well, this is the first time I've ever seen anything from you. So I don't know where you're sending your messages to, but this is the first time I've seen it. So
Yeah.
yeah, send us a private message if you want. And we've got some validations there, Harley. I think we've already done them ones. We've already done them ones. So here we go. We've got, what's this one here? Oops. Yep. So we've got Alicia. She says, would love guidance around the house move, please. So let's just do a quick one on that one. It's beautiful.
I feel that you have a bit of trouble coming your way when it comes to contracts and not reading between the lines, Dal. They can be avoided, though. I do think that you need to start reading what you're signing first. But you are going to be moving, and you are going to be, you're going to be fine. But I know how stressful movies can be. Like, I hate moving, and it's always like I think I'm going to be homeless just because I've gone and rented a new house, and I'm like, just the stress of moving. Like, for those who know me properly, you'll understand what I'm saying, but you need to just, let things happen as they do and stop stressing yourself out so much, because it's not good for your heart. And I feel that a heart condition runs in your family as it is. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, so what I get the number 13 for the house. I feel like it's either you've lived in a number before of that number, or 1, 3, 4, and 13. So whatever those numbers mean to you. And I feel like April is going to be something significant around the property as well. And I see you signing contracts, and I feel like that this is going to be like happy times. And they're telling me the 15th, like 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 is 6. So I'm getting lots of numbers with you. So make sure you've got that on your calendar. So I feel like that April next year is going to be significant for you. It's going to be a hump, like you get it over the hump. That's what they're saying to me. And I'm also itchy on my elbow. I feel like that you either have eczema or some skin dryness or something like that. They're saying to me, go put some moisturizer on because you're really making me really itchy. And yeah, and also just with you, just smile a bit more, because they're saying to me that you're a bit emotional at the moment, and that you're not smiling enough, and that your loved ones on this side are actually quite worried about you, because they're saying to me that you're feeling anxiety and anxious about little things that you're worrying about, but it's no need to worry about them, because it's all going to pan out by itself. Okay, so. And I'll leave it there. And they're also showing me your glasses, or that you might need glasses, or somebody around you has glasses that's going to be writing the contract, or writing the paperwork for you. So make sure you double check it, because when I see contracts, it's usually something in the contract that is not right, or there's something missed. So make sure that, like they show me red flags around contracts, especially for property. So make sure that you check that as well. So Wendy Harvey, she said, I was laughing at Danny's comment on being your devoted fan. Fair enough. So who we got here? We've got Diana, and she says, would love a future guidance reading. So let's do that one. I haven't seen that name before. So over to you, Brie, please.
I feel that you have a lot of things happening for your future, but it's not going to happen just with you sitting there and you need to go out and make it happen. I feel that you're wanting to get out there and work if you're not already working, because you're just starting to get stagnant and bored. But go for it. I feel that you're going to get into possibly maybe like factory work, or you might even get into something where it's not going to be something that you want to do and it's not your calling. I mean, he really has a soul calling for a factory unit, but it's good money, and I feel that it's going to be financially comfortable for you for a while. But be prepared for the high turnover, the high turnovers and all that kind of stuff. You're going to find that incredibly frustrating, and I don't want you to get back into the into the state of mind that you were in before, if this does resonate with you. But yeah, I think that you need to just work hard for what you're doing, which you already are, but don't give up because things are getting too hard. I feel studies coming for you as well as a new car. So congrats. I like getting new cars. They smell nice. Leave it at that.
So what I get for you, Diana, is they're showing me that you spend a lot of money, and that you need to start saving your money because you've got holes in your pockets. And they're laughing at me too. And also, someone's playing mind games with you. So this person is quite manipulating. If you haven't got it right now, I feel like it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks before it pops up. Okay, so I just want to say, make sure that this person's going to make you not be able to sleep at night. If it's not right now, then you're not going to be able to sleep at night. And it's around 6 to 8 weeks time. So it'll only happen for 2 weeks, because then you're going to come back and you say, oh my God, Leslie told me that, or Leslie said that. Okay. So it's going to trigger you to not worry about it, because this person's playing mind games with you. So, and I get the number 23 for you. So 2 and 3 is 5 as well. So they're saying to me, in May next year, things are going to backflip and it's going to be a lot better. So a lot of stuff was happening now. So, and I feel like that you've got to get through. You've got to catch your feet, and you've got to get stable on the ground and get your feet on the ground. I'm also getting pain in the top right of my leg, and it's excruciating. I don't know what's going on there. With your right hip and right top part of the thigh. I feel like it's either circulation. They're showing me swollen legs and circulation problems. And I feel like you've been exhausted. So go get some rest. Go get yourself checked out. Go have a blood test as well, please. So go get yourself sorted out, Diana, because it's important to get all your ducks in a row now while you can, so that because you're going to be busy later. In about 6 to 8 weeks, you're going to be very busy. Okay, and I'll leave it there. So there you go. There's a beautiful validation from Leah there, Harley, for you on the screen.
Yeah. It says, so validation, my cousin wore joggers 2 on the day of the motorcycle accident collision with car, 1st of the 5th, 21. He passed on. Dark hair, dark eyes.
Oh, that's what I said. Yeah, wow.
So that was
yours as well with the car accident, because I could see, yeah, it was really full on, like a head here.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah.
That's really bad. I can still see it. I don't want to keep going looking at it, to be honest.
Pretty, yeah,
I'm really sorry about that too. So do we have any more validations there? What we got here? So we've got the Omni, we've got Omni over there as well.
Yeah. So there's a validation in there for the past life reading.
Oh, yep. It says, my ancestry came out of England on the boat to Tassie. Thanks very much for the reading. Love and light.
There you go. Well done, Brie.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Spot on, girls. Yeah, thank you, Heinz. That's right. We try to be, but sometimes we get told we're not. I'd love to challenge any psychic medium. So if you got any psychic medium out there that wants to bag us, we've had a few people bag us in the last couple of weeks. So if you're that good, then you come on our show and you challenge us, because I'm happy to challenge anybody. I'm happy to put my neck on the line. So there you go. All right. I'm not being cocky. I'm just putting it out there. So there you go. Anybody. I'm happy to challenge anybody. So there you go. What do we got here? Well, we're not going to forget you, Missy. So I hope you didn't forget me, and would love to see if my cousin passing was accidental or intentional, please. Oh, that's a Brie one to start with. Oh, what a God.
Do I start?
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel that it was both. I feel that it was intentional at the start, but unintentional when it was the end. So they were doing it out of impulse, and it wasn't out of anything other than just the emotional baggage going on at that point in time. I don't feel that he wanted to, or I don't feel that they wanted to, but I feel that the final outcome was because they just, it was too far. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I just got I got the same. I got that they went too far, went too far. It's it was just they regretted everything, and now they're going to go through the hard times to get past that now. So, and I feel like that your cousin is fully aware of what's happened, and I feel like that he's standing behind you, and he's watching over you, because he's looking to see what you're seeing, okay, out your eyes. It's like you feel him looking out of your eyes. And I also see him a stocky bloke. He used to like his singlet. He's showing me his singlet tops and his jeans, and it looks like thongs or some sort of sandal that he used to wear. But I get like, and he's showing me Mexico or Mexican or Max or something like that. I don't know if it's a name or of a state or a name of him, like Max or Bad Max or something. I don't know what they called him, but that's what I'm getting for him. And he's also showing me like a big thick silver necklace on him. So I see that he's got this really thick necklace on him. Show me Harley Davidson or riding a Harley Davidson as well. I know that sounds very general, but that's what I'm seeing. I also get the number 27 and the number 30. I feel like that he passed either around the 27th, but the time people found out was around the 30th for the end of the month. That's what I'm getting for him. So, and I just feel like that these people, they completely went too far. All right. So it was something to just bully someone and just to prove a point, but then it's gone too far. That's what I get. I also had earlier either like a shotgun or hammer to the head or something like that. That's what I get. So I feel like my head's all dizzy. I feel like my eyes are popping out of my head. So, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. But if you could come back to us, Missy, and validate that would be amazing. Thank you. So what have we got here? We've got, she said, so we'll do this one because Harley's off air. So we'll do Alicia. She said, thank you so much. Really appreciate the guidance from you guys. She said, I do tend to overstress things that I shouldn't. I have started meditating to calm the mind. Beautiful. She says, looking forward to the move, and I will definitely keep the contract thing in mind. The skin thing is not me, but my niece who turns 8 in October and my other niece who turns 2 in October as well. She said we'll re-listen to the numbers you gave me, Leslie, and mark them. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for that. So that's really nice. So if you've just joined us, we would love to have your questions. So you can put through as many questions as you want because the system here runs up and down. It runs across 6 platforms, so it's quite full on for me. So yeah. So we've got another one here. I think she said, you right to do that one, Harley, while I look for another question, Dar, please. You there, Harley?
Yeah, mute, mate.
Yeah, it should be sweet if this internet keeps dropping in and out. Sorry about it. It's just bullshit, eh?
That's all right.
Bull stuff.
All right.
My bad.
So we've got one on
from
the screen
Diana.
there, Harley.
Oh, is it?
Diana. Yeah.
Oh, yep. Thank you, ladies. Spot on. I am starting a new job. I have been at home for the last 5 months and I'm still thinking of getting a car. Lots of hole in my pockets. I have a pain on my left side down by my uterus, not the right side. That's why I'm rubbing the left side of my body.
Right.
I don't have a uterus though.
Right. Well, not sure. And that's really quite bizarre because I had it there. Maybe it's just mirrored. I don't know. But anyway, we're not going to go back into that one. So here we go. We've got Angel Clark. What is she saying? Are you getting anything for me? I received a reading from you ladies a while back. All of it was spot on and I noticed every little thing. She said, and it helped me and guided me. You ladies have an amazing gift. Thank you for sharing it with us. Oh, thank you, Angel. That's beautiful to come back. Thank you so much. We get it sometimes, but we don't always get it, do we, Bree? So.
Oh no, we do get it. Yeah, no, we do sometimes not get anything at all. It just depends on if spirit likes us or not, really. Well, that spirit anyway. So yeah.
Oh, thank you, Wendy. She says, don't concern yourself with the naysayers, Leslie. Life is full of them, but just be true to yourself, darling. That's what I've done. Exactly right. So, but still, I'm happy to challenge them. What do we got here? So this is a long one. Did we do this validation? I got such a bad headache. We do this one? We did this one? Okay, righto. So what do we got here? Hello from the USA, Rebecca. Thank you for joining us. So we've got Zoe Anderson. Okay, hello, ladies. She says there is a particular person on the other side that I would love to hear from. So, yeah, beautiful. So let's do a mediumship one for her then, Brie, please.
There's a few of them coming for you, Dal. I feel that there was the suicide. I feel that there's a grandmother, and I feel that somebody was a young teenager, possibly around the ages of 17, 18, and I feel that he was also on the suicide. But you do have a lot of people around you that regret leaving when they did because they didn't have to, if that makes sense. But you know, when spirit comes through and we get these messages, it is a way for us to, you know, that is spirit's way of communicating with you. So, you know, I don't know about Leslie, but I'm a channeler, so it's like being able to talk to your spirit through me. So it's like they kind of not take over, but I just allow them to use my voice as a communication tool, if that makes sense. So if you can listen to that in your heart and actually know when they are talking to you, they're going to talk to you in your own voice. They're going to talk to you in your own voice, and that's what you need to understand. They're not going to come and talk to you and go, we're coming down to see you, whatever. They actually do talk to you in your own voice, and it sounds like your voice talking to you. When you get to figure it out, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, I think you get communicated with a lot, and you just don't recognize it as that. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, beautiful. I got father-in-law, and I got like right side of the body, and he's sort of showing me that he's a bit wobbly on his feet, and I feel like that he couldn't walk properly in the end. He was very delusional, very repeated his words a lot. So I feel like he's either had dementia or something with a brain tumor or something like that with the head. It's really quite strong, the pain. I also feel like that Zoe, your neck down the right side of the body is still not. I feel like that there's either physio there or the shoulder, or it's pulling on your neck or something like that. Something's not right with the back part of your head. So you're probably better off going to physio for that as well. And I also get that this man was the father-in-law or an elder father, like a grandfather as well. I can see two men here now, but they're showing me that they had their arms on each other, and I feel like that they're saying son and father. So it must be your grandfather and the great-grandfather. That's what I can see. And I also get that they dress the same and that they had the similar personalities as well. And they're showing me that it was good times when you were young, but as they got older, you didn't want to see them. It's like you didn't want them, they didn't want you to see them getting old because they didn't want you to be suffering in any way. Sorry, Harley, I didn't realize that you were there. So they didn't want you to suffer in a way when you saw them passing, because they just had that pride. They had a lot of pride, and they're showing me like military uniform, a hat, and I feel like that was the great grandfather. That's who I'm looking at as well. And there's an old photo of that, like an old photo with him turned to the side. You can see the side view of this man with the shirt and the military style shirt and the outfit on. It was in the khaki color sort of suit type thing. And he's also showing me the old clock. So he's just showed me the old fashioned clock that they used to attach themselves with the chain. So he's showing me that as well. So he's quite old, and he's also giving me the number 9 or 99. So whatever that means to you as well. So 9 and 9 is 18. So I feel like the 99, I'm not sure what that means. So if that's not a property or the age or something like that, I'm not sure, but I have to have more time to go into it. Yeah, but I feel like you, Zoe, also suffers with anxiety as well. But they're saying to me that to chill, to take a bit of a step back so that you don't actually feel overwhelmed all the time, because this time right now is really getting on your shoulders, So it might be the stress. I feel like this is in your neck is all stress. So, and you suffer with sort of like ear or like biting your teeth or something like that. That's what I'm getting as well. So grinding your teeth is what's giving you some headaches. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. So we've got over to you there, Harley. We've got another validation there, lovey.
Yep, it's from Alana Stefan. It says, Bree, wow, I had that talking, but it was definitely not me. My ear was itching for 2 damn weeks, and then at some point I asked, why is it so itchy? And my voice is in my own mind as like, you need to listen with Sass even.
That is, I feel like it's your mum. That is a very strong connection to you, and that is your. I don't know if it is your mum, but I hope it's a female energy. I'm just gonna say that is your ghost, your spirit talking to you. I'm shocking tonight with my words. I'm speaking backwards, almost like Swahilian, and English in reverse. It's just hard, but no, I do feel that is them talking to you. So when we talk to spirit, I could describe what that voice sounds like, but to me it sounds like my voice. Does that make sense? It's weird. But yeah, they do. That voice that's your conscience. It's actually your connection to the higher self and the higher one. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Greg, for sticking up for us. He says, please be patient, Mary. Mary, I've only just saw your message. He says things can't be forced, and that's right. We get pulled to it. We get pulled to where we're guided to. So that's what happens with this. So
thanks for thank you.
Thanks for looking after us.
Yeah,
I just saw something here. So Jason says, any job changes for me? All I'm aware of is 14 months something will change. Please and thank you. Kind of hoping there's a Buies in there. What's that mean? A Buies, or at least a return to truck tires as a fitter. Okay, righto. So, what do you get, Bree?
Yes, you will, but it's going to be not straight away. I feel that you're going to have, you're going to be moved around, and I feel that you're going to go from job to job to job, but it's not going to be ages. But I do feel that you're going to get back there, but you got to just make the calls. And if that place won't take you back, go to another place that's in another location and try and, you know what I'm trying to say? But I do feel that you're going to get back into your job that you want to, but you might need to fight for it a little bit. And when I say fight for it, I just mean harassing them and telling them to bring you back on the team, because that shows that you want to be there, and it shows that you are dedicated, and it shows that but if you don't do that and you just expect it to happen, you're just going to go straight over your head. So grab it while you can. I'll leave it at that.
I'm not sure what you mean by 14 months from now. I actually feel like it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks. I feel like there's going to be no new job opportunities. And I feel like that, Jason, you should actually jump ahead and just take it over. And I feel like if you're sensing 14 months from now, it could be your contract finishing, but I actually see them either wanting you to renew it, but I feel like you're going to start looking, you're actually looking now, and you're going to start getting it. You'll get something better. Honestly, I really do. And I can see more money coming back in through the door. And it's like you'll be kicking yourself if you don't take the job, because coming up is going to be a lot more money. And they're showing me like almost double the money. So what you can do with your capabilities. So I think you've underestimated yourself, Jason. And they're showing me that you can actually, they're showing me that you can tie all these different knots and all these different things with trucks and stuff like that, do lots of different stuff, that you got a lot of experience with it. And they're just showing me that you need to utilize what your experience is and put them all together, combine them all together and put them into a bundle so that you can deliver it for the next job. Okay. So I feel like it's going to be big opportunities for you. Like, keeps flashing me opportunity, but it's up to you whether you take the step. Okay. So if you're too afraid, because you don't like to take risks, they're saying to me that if you're too afraid to take the step, you're going to be stuck with that 14-month mark. Okay. So there you go. But I feel like that there's different things. And even if there's a few little obstacles in the road, just leave them as obstacles. Don't take them on board, all right? And don't get too involved with any of the gossip, the trucking, whatever, truck stop, whatever it is, gossip, okay? So, and I have a lot of respect for truck drivers. I have a truck license myself. And I had a bet with somebody years ago that I couldn't get it, and I got it. So that was quite funny. But I feel like that you're going to enjoy the next few months, going forward more than 2 years. So just hang in there and save your money as well. Get out of automatic mode. That's what I get for you as well, Lovey. So what do we got here? Yeah, Kaylee, sorry you're late. Hi, thanks for joining us. We're here for a bit longer. We've got another half an hour. So what do we got here?
Oh, we've got left. Oh my, it's gone so quickly, eh?
So Missy, she says, there you go, Harley. She says, I'm giving us a validation by the look of it. Is that a validation?
Yep, it says thanks. Yeah, it says thanks. Everything you said was exactly what I felt and seen. I just wanted to know. I now know what happened. His mum thinks he took his own life, but I don't believe him doing it. He loved life. He wasn't the best, but he wouldn't do it. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sorry for that. That's really sad. It's really like that would be the parents' worst thing, is knowing, always going to bed at night and never knowing what's ever happened, Ah, geez. I wish Kendra. Now, do you feel a lump sum money coming my way soon?
Before it gets to me, I need great money. Get in line. I'm getting the first stuff.
You get last, seriously. So where's this Mary? I feel like, look, here she is. Mary, what was your question? Because I only just saw you when Gary said to hold on. Anyone for me, please. So what do we got here? So let's just do a general for Mary, please, Brie. I'll look for somebody else.
I feel you've got a granddad coming through, but your family aren't very spiritual, which makes it the connection to getting them to come through can make it a bit more difficult. But when we do establish a connection, it does come through quite strong. But I do feel that you have an uncle, and I feel that someone around your age group too that might have committed suicide, or there's so many suicides, it's so sad. They might have taken their own life around the ages of high school. I think that the person you're trying to connect with is somebody that's died a while ago that was a good friend of yours at school. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't really get anything else.
Yeah, wow. I just found some more validations for I'll come back to there. We'll put this one on in a second. But Mary, what I get for you, I feel like you need more guidance than anything. And I feel like that, just going forward, you've had a lot of suffering. You're a survivor and you have pushed through with everything that you've done in the past and you know how to get by. But from this point forward, you need to, I just mentioned it to Gary or Jason, I think it was, to get out of automatic mode. And a lot of people are still sitting in that phase. So they're saying to me, once bitten, twice shy, you haven't saved your money properly. So make sure that you actually start to save your money and put it aside for the rainy day, because there will be rainy days when you need it. Okay. But it'll make you feel so much better. It'll give you so much more self-esteem when you have money in the bank, because when you have no money in the bank, you actually feel like you don't have, how's it like, you don't feel as comfortable about things. Okay. So you can't do as much that you want to do. So try and just pull things back and just start to save your money so that you can actually have the luxuries that you really desire. So, and also with you, I get the number 23 and 24 for you. So those dates, and it's coming up around November. I feel like that's a birthday for you or an anniversary. So if it's not one of them, it's somebody around you, and that they will have something significant take place on those days. So that's what I'm getting for you as well. I also see that you are on the phone to somebody all the time, and it's like a cousin or a person that behaves like a close cousin or sister to you, but they're not quite family, but you're always on the phone to them, and it's another lady. And I feel like this person is like your rock, and it's like the person that's always by your side to support you. They know what you've been through and they're always going to be by your side. So you never have to not trust them, okay? It's like they're saying to me, it's like you can't trust, and I know this is going to sound really bad, but it's like you can't trust your family, but you can trust people external to you. That's what I'm getting with you as well. So, and I'll leave it there, but keep doing what you're doing to save your money and push yourself ahead, okay? You can do it, all right? So... and I'll leave it there. But we've got this one, Bree, sorry.
I just wanted to get our new friend Greg back up on the screen, please. It said it was 10:31, and I just feel that.
Hang on 1 second. I'll go back to him because I've got this one here, and then this one's for you, Harley, for you to read that, and I'll go and find Greg.
Yep, it's from Missy. It says, It says, it's from Missy, and it says, I felt when he passed, he had a dream it was an accident, and they found him in the Mississippi River. But he is from New Mexico, and we didn't find out a while later because they had to ID him. And I felt like I did dream his death as well as my mum's and dad's passing. I'm sorry.
Didn't I say, I said Max or Mexico before? I don't know when I said it though. I remember saying it, but I don't know when I said it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really sad. Geez. Honestly, I tell you, that's why we try and lift it up when we do this stuff here, because it's really quite sad for people. What time was that one, Bree? Did you say?
It was 10:31. It started off with he was just feeling it. He was just feeling something.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
Now, Gary, you're a medium. You're a medium. If you're feeling that you are a medium, you are getting your class senses starting to kick in, and when you have a plant seeded in your mind, it doesn't take long for things to flourish. So I feel that you might have been not so much of a skeptical, but I feel that you probably, have had your abilities heightened or woken up somehow, and you are now going to start believing and seeing what we can. And I wouldn't be surprised if you are quite a gifted psychic medium. And I'm certain you've heard someone tell you that before too. So you know what I mean on that.
So just brace yourself with stuff like that. So did we read out Zoe Anderson's one there, Harley? The validation? Did we read
which one? Sorry.
The one in the private chat.
Yeah, Zoe Anderson.
Yep. We did one. Okay. So we've got so Greg's just saying you're never alone. He says even when you think that you are never. Yeah, that's right. 100%. He says there is always someone that cares. Stay strongly. So yeah, that's beautiful. That's what I love about doing these lives too. That everybody starts to talk to each other, and we just sort of like the background, which is really beautiful. So and everyone starts to help each other, which is really cool.
I love that. I do.
So we've got Lordy Ibrahim. She's over to you, Harley. Did we read this one?
Not yet.
Okay. So we already gave you
yeah,
a
so
reading
from
earlier,
that,
Lottie, but we'll do a quick one now.
it says you did a reading for me, but long ago, where I questioned I would be moving in the near future. You said yes, and it would be a lot sooner, 2 to 4 weeks. There is a property which has just come out on the market, and I really like it. Hoping you can guide me if this is it. Is it too soon, or is there something else that will come up? Financially, will it be okay?
Of course. I get that it will be fine. I just see this property being something that's really quite significant and it relates to you as well. So I don't think anything's too soon. If Spirit's putting that in your path, then it's actually for you. So go and have a look at it and you'll feel it in your heart. If it doesn't feel right, Lottie, then just hang tight. That's what I get. But I feel like it's gonna be nice. So over to you, Bree.
For the first time ever, Les, I'm going to have to agree to disagree, but we could be wrong on different levels. I feel that this one is going to be, yeah, this could be, and it is a very attractive house, but you may not move into this one. But I feel like it's going to be the third one we find. I'll leave it at that.
I think we said that last time, though, didn't we? I remember
No.
saying something like that last time for
I
myself.
feel that it's going to be not this one, and I feel that you're going to have a really nice house, and it's just going to be within your reach. But the house that you do get, you're going to be a lot more comfortable at financially with all the house and the work and all that kind of stuff.
100%.
You don't want to, yeah. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, she's got to feel it in her heart, 100%. Anything that you do, if you don't feel it in your heart, don't do it. If it doesn't feel right, just honestly, don't do it. It's like all the angels, all the spirit guides just coming in there and saying, stop. So, sorry, who did you want?
Lisa Davis, no, we don't skip over people at all. We go to who we're drawn to, okay? And please don't take this personally. We don't ever avoid you avoid your purpose. Okay? Like, please don't think that. We always have people that we're drawn to the most because that's who Spirit is telling us.
Lisa. What do we got here? So 10:30. So remember 10:33. She said, Leela said, I would love a guidance around career or hear from a friend in spirit. Several months ago, you gave me a reading on a move, and I'm finally in my new home. Well, there you go. Beautiful. Thank you, Leela. So let's do that one there, Bree, and I'll go back to find this other one too.
Okay, so your friend in spirit, Dal, I feel was someone that was like a motherly figure, but wasn't your mum. I feel that it was someone that was related to you, but took on the motherly role. And you know what? Your mum doesn't have to be related to you. Trust me. Like I've got this one here next to me. I call her mum. You know what I mean? Like it just depends on the relationship that you have. Just because their blood doesn't mean that doesn't mean they're family. And I feel this person is related to you, not your mum, but she's your mum, if that makes sense. And she's very much, she's got the best hugs. I can feel that she's got very, very warm hugs, and she hugged the problems out of you almost. Like, do you know what I mean? And you would always go to her whenever there'd be a problem, whenever you have emotional breakdowns, whenever you'd have anything going on. She just had the answers there for you all the time. And I can understand that you miss that energy. I really do. But with your career, you just need to not let people bully you so much. You need to stand up, and you can say what you need to get out without being rude about it. Do you know what I mean? Like you just got to be careful on how you word things and how you say things and all that kind of stuff. But there's always a way around stuff. And I do feel that you have another you're gonna have 2 part-time jobs or a part-time job and a study coming up. I'll leave it at that. Got a lot of changes, which is exciting.
Yeah, what I get for you is I feel like that you're writing down a lot of lists, and a lot of lists that you're doing that you got priorities and stuff like that. You're quite organized. It's sort of like an OCD list, but I feel like that you also need to plan further. So they're showing me that the lists are just for the current week or the current situation, but you need to plan further. And I can see like bills and stuff like that and statements that you're actually looking at. But I also want to say that you've got to start thinking about 3 months in advance, because that's how you will feel much more comfortable, because you'll go, oh, wow, I've got a 3-month goal. I know exactly where I want to be. I know exactly what I can do. And I get the number 17 around you as well. And I feel like so 1, 7, and 8. So, and 17. And I feel like those dates or those numbers are significant to you. And I also get the number 4. So I feel like there's either you're one of 4 children or 4 in the family. That's what I'm getting for you as well. So it's quite a tough time for you at the moment, even though you've done the things that you wanted to do, but things are going to be changing. 2 to 4 weeks, everything's going to be changing again. So just brace yourself. And I feel like this new thing, this new place and everything like that has been such a massive change in your life. So, and it's made you happy. They're saying to me, moods are contagious. It's made you emotionally happier. So, which is really good, and I'm happy for you as well. So, yeah, thank you for that. And I'll leave it there. So, have we got anybody else? Any other validations there, guys? Nothing yet. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I
Not
have
at
to
the
keep it on
moment.
pages, so I'm scared it's gonna just go hear your voice and it's just gonna echo. So that's why I've got it on mute. Yeah, I'm just keeping it on the yeah.
We had Lisa Davis. She said, sorry about typo. Cat was on the keyboard. That's what happened to me today. I was trying to work, had my work computer next to me here, and sure as ever, the cat jumps on it and jumps onto the windowsill and frightened the life out of me. So, yeah, and I don't know what emails I sent, well, the cat sent, I should say. So there's so Missy just said, thank you so much, guys. Gave me closure, and now I will pass it on to his mum. I thank you so much. My heart now at peace. Thanks again. That's beautiful. Thank you. So we've got here who else we got here? So I think I saw Lisa. She said, just I have just wasted so much money on fraudulent psychics. So
I was actually just about to love your comment and message you to message me privately after the reading, because I wanted to talk to you privately. I don't want to read this out for you in public. We will just have a chat. You're going to be fine. I'm not going to let you do anything. You know, if you need to talk to me, that's fine. I'm not going to. Yeah, it's all right. Just message me and we'll have a chat. You're going to be all right. I'll leave it at that.
So what, we're not doing a reading on here.
I just feel that I just think that she needs more guidance, and like I can give her a reading, but I'd still like her to message me afterwards, if that makes sense. I'd like to just give her some guidance on.
Yeah, I just
Sorry,
saw this one. This is not so good.
There's a
I'll
pretty
leave that one
serious
up.
comment.
Yeah, I just found
There's a pretty serious comment from RJ. Yeah, like that needs to be addressed, I think. Sorry.
What time, Dal?
I can't see the times, but it's from RJ Rice. It says, I need some guidance, please. I'm struggling so much. I can't take this anymore. I really need help.
Okay.
Mate,
so RJ,
just hold on, mate.
Yeah. Just hang in there. So RJ, you know, sometimes when on the surface things just seem so awful, and you know, and sometimes it is, but you're a survivor. You know, we need to help you get through this. So you tell us what you want us to do, and we'll help you try and get through it. So I can't tell you, RJ, how many people are in the same position that we've had over the last, say, 4 to 6 weeks, especially Brianna and myself. It's been, you know, and Harley, we've all been helping so many people offline, off here, and we get contacted all the time because people are at their last wits' ends, you know. So, and this is why we do this. We do this to help people so that we can give them some hope, and so we can put some faith back into their heart and make them, you know, push ahead. So I feel like with you that things are on top of you. There's a lot of despair. There's a lot of sorrow. But you know what? You're a survivor. You're tough. You've got that that heart of gold. And that's what the problem is that you're sensitive. But going forward from now, this point forward, we need to get you into the future. So the future for you that I can see is, you know, is looking for something that's going to give you direction. And the more direction that you have for yourself, and stop thinking about other people, you know, like stop letting other people ride you. Okay, stop letting other people push you to the point of despair, because it's not what you're about. You're actually probably a person that can go along like us and help people as well. And I feel like you have that in your heart. I feel like that you're like not a full healer because you don't have the same experience, but I feel like that you are actually some person that could actually, in the future, if you just be patient enough now and push through, in the future that you will be some like a talker or some sort of person like for young adults, you know, where you will actually be helping other people push through, and it'll be such a self-rewarding, self-satisfying role for you. And I'll leave it there. I'll pass you over to Bree, please.
I know how you feel, mate. I do, and I know how it is to be in a dark place. I know it's scary. It is a bad place to be, and you know what? You're going to be fine because you're going through this for a reason, and you're going to be that hero in someone else's life that you never had. And that's what you need to do. You know, everyone. We all want someone to come and save us when we're younger. We all want someone to come and be our hero, but you need to be your own hero, doll. And you know, it's not. You're not deliberately putting yourself in this mindset you have a chemical imbalance in your brain mixed in with a whole lot of unfortunate events happening around you, and it just doesn't work out together. But you're going through what you are for a reason, and you don't ever get put through something that God doesn't think that you can handle. I promise you that. You are going to look back in hindsight, and you know, I would not have thought 10 years ago I would be where I am now. No way in hell. I was so, you know,
100%.
but
100% for me too. Like,
yeah,
you know, RJ, I had cancer 15 years ago. Right now, actually, this month is 1 week out of me having major surgery. So right now, 15 years ago, I was in hospital and I had major surgery for cancer. So I had a portion of my stomach taken out because of the cancer. So, you know, and if I didn't have nobody, to be honest. I only had my mother and my daughter. That was it. And I didn't have anybody to help me to do anything. So if I can survive with $25 left in my account and I can get to where I am now, then in 15 years' time, then I'm telling you, if I can do it, you can do it, you know? So you need to push through and you need to ignore what other people are saying and push through and do what makes you happy, because you are the only one that can make you happy, okay? It's so, so important. You know, oh God, I can't wait to write my book and just share with people what happened, you know? So, yeah, the photos that I have and the memories that I have of me suffering from the cancer is traumatic, and I don't ever go back to it. But I'm telling you now, you're a survivor like us, and you can get through it. If we can do it, then you can do it as well. Okay, so, and I'll leave it there. Thank you for that, and we want you to check in with us. So we want you to check in with us all the time so that we know that we're on the right track with you and that you're on the right track and that you've got all the support. You've got, you know, we've got this lovely person here, Gary. He's one of our followers. He says, you know, I'm only just coming out of the same feeling myself. Whatever you're going through right now, you have the strength within yourself to overcome it, and that's so true. Life is a balance of good and bad. Sometimes the scales are tipped in favor of the bad, but that's when you balance it out with the good, which is exactly right. It's all about, you know, having that opportunity of doing that as well. So if you feel that you can't help yourself, try to help others instead. You may find it gives you a sense of purpose that you may be missing. Stay strong, my friend, and remember that you are here for a purpose, 100%. And that's
so
what
nice.
I always say. It's beautiful. Yeah. But you know what I say too, like, guys, is every single person here on this earth is here for a reason. There's not one person here that's not here for a reason, and every single person has some ability. You know, I always believe that every single person has an ability to do something, whether it could be drawing cartoons, driving a truck, you know, being a medium or doing something else, you know, doing something with technology. I believe that every single person on this earth is here for a reason, and they have an ability to do something good and fantastic and whatever the hobby it is that they love. So go and find that for yourself, you know, so as well, which is it's quite powerful when you find it. And like Brianna said, she never thought that she'd be on here, and I never thought I'd be doing this. I never ever thought I'd go and do radio. All I wanted to do with my spiritual side was learn enough to get me by so that I could protect myself from rat bags out there that want to take advantage of my good nature. But look at me now, I'm helping people. And that's what I've pretty much done for a long time as well, but not in this context, okay? So, but yeah, please check in with us and let us know where you're at over the next few weeks. It'd be lovely to know. So, and Jody Rico just said, yeah, so it's so true. Great advice, ladies. Well, it is advice because we've been there. We haven't been there, done everything, but we get by, you know. So, and believe me, times haven't been easy for either one of us, you know. True, Brianna. So.
Oh no,
we don't go into our personal life, but everybody has things that are, you know, that something's traumatic that's happened. So yeah. And Lauren Stretch said that, Harley, thank you for spotting that. I hope everything you guys told them resonates with them as well. So I just want to, he says, they said, thank you so much. I have been suffering from panic disorder and anxiety. Yeah, that's right, because you're in despair right now. And then that's what usually happens with people like that. You know, it's traumatic, and that's what happens, you know. And you're not the only one, Lovey. So keep your chin up. Keep us posted. So we've got April here. She said, recently experienced something traumatic. Was wondering if you see anything that could help me. Well, I feel like that's too strong. That's another one.
I think you should message me after the show if you want to, April, and we'll have a chat, okay?
So we've got Shaggy Lee. Hi, guys. I lost someone very close to me. I feel guilty that I didn't do enough for them. Is there any messages coming through from them? Over to you, Bree, please.
There is nothing that you could have done, sweetheart. There is nothing that you could have done. You did everything that you could, and you know she's telling me right now, and I feel that it's a she, and I feel that this person is someone that is, you know, someone that is very, very, very close, and you should not feel bad. We all have a way. Like, it's easiest to blame ourselves when we are going through something, or when someone's going through something. It's the blame's got to go somewhere in your mind, and you shouldn't. You know, you need to just think of all the logical things. You did what you did, and if you weren't able to be there, or if there was a certain thing that happened when you weren't able to be there, she knows that. I really hope it's a she, but she knows that you were going to do everything that you could. She knows that you were going to try and be there. She's saying that every time that you had an opportunity to help me in your life, you did, and I was always able to count on you for that, and I thank you. And I'm always gonna, I'll be here in spirit for you, waiting for you to come over the other side. But I owe you a lot. You were there to pull me out of a dark place when no one else would. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, Shaggy. What I get is I 100% agree with Brianna. There's nothing you could do. I feel sick. Actually, I feel sick in the chest about this person, and I feel like that they are not. They are not worried about anything that happened from the past. It's only you that's actually worrying about it, Shaggy. So what I want to say is you can continue talking to them and stop apologizing, because you don't need to apologize. They're saying to me that your prayers were met. Your prayers that you said for them is heard, and that's what they're telling me. Okay, so they're actually quite worried about you worrying about them. So. But don't feel guilty, because they actually hear and see, and they understand what happened. Okay, they don't take that grudge with them. That's what I know. So and I'll leave it there. Thank you. So we are back here this Tuesday night. If you've missed out on a reading tonight, but we've had a pretty full-on night with this. So Helen Jones, she says, they are incredible. Hey, I love listening to them. I'm so drawn to all of this. Oh, thank you. It's very sweet. I love it too. We love it too. That's why we do it. So Lauren Smith says that resonates. Sorry?
It's good because it gives us some encouragement that we have encouragement anyway, but it just lets us know that we're not doing this for nothing, you know, and we're actually getting appreciated, because, you know, it's not easy doing what we do. It's exhausting, and we love it, and we do it because we love it. We love to help people.
Exactly, 100%. And I don't know if my headache tonight's from all this banging of these spirits, because I don't usually get headaches, but I think it's from these heavy spirits tonight. That's what it is. So I can't shake it, and I've had a Panadol, so it's full on. So this is from our Twitch, True Wolf. Yes, True, of course.
We've got one last validation. That's what I said.
Where? Oh, here we are. Oh, beautiful. Wow. So we've got Leela. Over to you there, Harley. So is that's been cut off there, Brie? Can you find the other half of that, or the rest of it, Dal, please?
Yeah, there's also another one in the validation box as well. In the validation box, in the comments, private chat. Oh God.
Over to you, Harley.
All right. It says validation. It was amazing on my phone. Shut off the second my reading was over. The friend in spirit could possibly be the lady I'm named after, which is like a mother, but I'm not sure. I was very affectionate with her, or confided to.
Oh, or confided too much in her, he says. But Leslie, 100%, the lists are huge, and trying to list by priority, and grocery list, and list of people to contact, and list of items I need for my business. Laughing out loud, she says, I mean, it goes on and on, but the good outweighs the list. Laughing out loud, she says, I feel so free and happy in my. And where does it go after that there, Brie? Can you find it? Because I can't see it on here, the rest of it. I can't hear you, Dal. Yeah, it sure has there, Wendy. It's been a very deep night. I have to turn off your mic there, Brie.
I know I was muted. I was just trying to hoping the microphone unmuted magically. But yeah,
if you can find her thing, and I've got a few more here because we can't get Harley back on here. We've lost him again.
Yeah.
So hi True Wolf 2047. Thanks for joining us. So we've got Anna, and she says, RJ, she says, I was having panic attacks and anxieties all surrounding my son's epilepsy. She said she says she's now on antidepressant. She says, I was so low that really couldn't see how to move forward with it. But at some point, I just decided I can't torment myself anymore and just take life and every situation as it comes and just know that I do my best in the circumstances given. She says, you are definitely not alone, RJ, and just know that you are doing the best you can with what you have. Exactly right. She says, your chin is up, mate. After the storm is the sun. Oh, I love that one. That's beautiful. And thank you, Wendy. It has been a very deep night tonight. So Shaggy Lee, she said, thank you so much. It was my mum that passed. She says, I'm glad I'm glad she's heard my prayer and apologies. I never left her side for 37 years. Now I'm all alone. I appreciate the reading. And that's beautiful. Thank you for
it
that.
was mum. It was mum. It was good. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
beautiful. It's all right, True Wolf. I was just looking at the name. So, yes, we will call you True Wolf. That's coming from Twitch people. Thanks for joining us. So, sending much love to you, Wendy, too. Thanks and appreciate it. So we've lost Harley. Do we have another validation there somewhere, Brie? I could have sworn I
Yeah.
saw one.
So I've got the one in there that I was trying to get to, and the microphone wouldn't turn back on back on for me magically. So I had to kind of copy and paste, unmute, and then say it. So yeah, there's a couple in there in the chat box.
Oh, okay, righto. Let's go. So where are we up to? So we got, okay. So yes, she said, but this was from, who was it from again?
It was from, trust me to look at the name. It was from Leila Butler.
Leila Butler, that's right. She says, but Leslie, 100% the lists are huge and trying to list by priority, grocery, blah, blah, blah. Already read that bit. She goes, but the good outweighs the list. Laughing out loud. I feel so free and happy in my new home. I feel accomplished and like I'm ready to focus on new career. That's beautiful. She says, and trying to list by priority and grocery list and list of people to contact and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that's the same thing. That's beautiful. Well done. So it's just amazing times for you because you've just got this new property and it's like coming home to fresh air every day. So yeah, you're welcome there, RJ. So thank you everyone for the kind words. Yes, RJ, we need you to just, hang in there, buddy. It's all good. So
don't be a stranger to ever message any one of us, honestly.
Yeah. So we've got Lyota, and she says, I've never really been that exciting. Never really been that exciting. It would seem I just don't fit nowhere. All I am. Oh, this screen keeps jumping. Hang on a second. Is a therapist for people to dump their people's on, but all of mine stay in my head, and as I felt crazy since birth. I just want to know my purpose. Why so much pain in this life? Well, this is what happens in life, eh? It's just how you deal with it, Lyota. Toa. I can't say her name.
Latoya.
Yeah, Latoya, is it? Oh, there you go. I just feel like, and if it's not you, it's going to be someone else, So everybody has some sort of, non-perfect life. So what is the perfect life? It's what you make of it, And if you're not happy, you do something about it. If you do something about it, you feel empowered for yourself, and then you feel like you've actually achieved something. You feel like you're getting ahead. You feel like you're doing something for yourself and making yourself happy, So, and I'll leave it there. Over to you, Brie.
Look, I feel that it's hard because that, healers and therapists, which are also, anyone that can help it, like alleviate any sort of thing is a healer. Like that's the thing. You need to learn how to transmute your emotions enough so that you can be there for other people if that's what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? But you need to worry about you first, and don't only do it to worry about other people. You got to worry about yourself first. Everything else will fall into place after that. Stop trying to reach out to people that you feel that you can trust. Find one or two people that you can just have that respect for and that friendship with, and they're better than therapists. They really are. Just being able to get it off your chest. That's all therapy is talking about a problem that you don't want to talk about. They force you to do it. If you want to talk about it, you don't need a therapist. You can just go and talk to a friend. That's the best therapy around, I reckon. It is.
Yeah, it's so true. Thank you, Colleen. I know you're overseas. across the world. She says it's fascinating how you guys are on picking up on loved ones. She says I am still stunned at your reading for me. Been tuning in for months now. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So sending much love to you, Wendy, as well. Thank you. Who else we got here? So we got. Oh, okay. So I don't know if I read this out. Thank you so much. It was my mum that passed. I'm glad she's heard my prayers and apologies. I never left her side for 37 years. I did read that one. I do recall that one, actually. Sorry. Sometimes when I'm in flight, I can't remember what I've read or said or whatever, you know. So, but I'll leave it there. It's 11 o'clock now. So what do we got here? Hang on. Where? There we go. What's this one here? Ma'am, will I make out alive from my teenage years? Of course you will. It's up to you. 100%. And I feel like there's a lot of things, Amma, you're on our YouTube, so I feel like there's a lot of things going to take place for you. You just need to be patient and stop being so impatient, okay? Because, and you know, when you look back at your life later on, you're going to say, oh my God, what was I thinking? And I feel like the number 28 for you and 23 or 28 for you is significant. So brace yourself for the next, say, 6 to 8 weeks. It's going to be significant changes for you for the better, and also 6 years time. So I'm pushing right into the future, and they're showing me big changes for you, big opportunities. So don't give up. You know, don't sacrifice anything now, because you know it's going to be very good for you. And they're saying to me, with you, you need to keep your reputation good, and I'm talking good all the time. Don't think that you're doing something on the side that people won't see, because it'll come out later. Okay, someone's going to dob you in, or someone's going to do something to you. So make sure that you keep your T's crossed and your I's dotted, and trust me with that, because it's going to pay off later. Okay, so when you really need it. All right, and I'll leave it there. Over to you, Bree.
I feel that I feel that you're on a mixture of medication that isn't working well with you, sweetie. I feel that you have bipolar, or I feel that you have some sort of mood disorder, and those, like, you know, I do too. No judgment, honestly. It doesn't make things easy, but I feel that whatever, if you're using any medication, you're on the wrong meds. I feel. Okay, I feel that if you're not on medication, then you're going to your brain is just going through some stuff right now. Okay, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it'd be such a waste of a beautiful life if you did that, bro. Honestly, it would be. You don't want to be doing that, because I'm a past life reader. I do these. I read these, right? You can't. If you kill yourself, you are going to come back and do the same thing again and again and again. There's no point, because you're gonna just. You may as well just go through it now, get it out of the way, heal from it, and move on, instead of coming back and doing it again.
Change the direction. 100%. You need to change the direction in your life. You know, it's like stop reliving the same thing. You know, it's like life is going to be so much better when you reject what your past life was. So if you push that aside and reject it, and then you change the direction, it's going to be so much better for you. So keep your chin up. You know, like keep the flow of positivity around you. And I warn you, don't hang around anybody that's negative, because they're going to drag you down, and that's where you're making your mistakes. Okay, so look for the positive in everybody, and look for the future of positive things. 6 years time, things are going to be huge for you, lots of stuff, and you're going to be looking for us. You're going to come back and say, my God, where was that reading? Where was it? I want to find them. I want to find these psychics. Okay, so that's what I see with you. I see big changes. I see like big, it's like not celebrity status, but almost celebrity status. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, and I want your autograph, please. So, and I will leave it there. So I think, is this a validation? Thank Nikabra. She says, thanks for helping everyone. You ladies are awesome, and I love watching, and I always look forward to seeing you helping people. Oh, thank you so much. That's what we do. This is what we do best. We don't get paid for it. We just do everybody. So RJ, stop saying things like that. You will be alive in 10 years' time, because you are going to sort yourself out, and you're going to report to us. So there you go. You need to change the process. You need to change the thinking pattern.
Can I just stop if you're going through, like, you know, just sleeping too much, you got to start setting times to get up and go to bed, because I feel that you're sleeping way too much because of your mental exhaustion. And just because you've been diagnosed with depression, it doesn't mean there aren't other lying things there that haven't grown over time because of the circumstances at home. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, and Amma, thank you, because I think that you know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like that you're going to do so well in the future. So hang in there. You're actually on the right track. Okay, so, and I want your autograph. So there. There you go. So go to our page and send through an autograph for me because I want it to be the first one. So so Leah Fraser, she said, that is incredible. Thank you. Here we go. We got so I was diagnosed with depression when I was 12. That's it. But so some people are just you know.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. So I'll wait for it to come back on. Okay, so yeah, being diagnosed with depression is not an easy thing. It's not. It's hard, and it's not always feeling sad. It's actually sleeping too much, eating too much, not moving enough, and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter if you've been diagnosed or not. If you're not feeling that you're being heard and validated, that's what that's why you don't have anyone to talk to, and you're not being heard. You don't feel that you're being heard, and you don't feel like anyone cares. But we do. There are people out there that cares. You just got to find the right ones. Okay, I'm just gonna hopefully keep going until Leslie comes back because she's left me out here hanging. But yeah, but thank you everybody for that. I really appreciate everyone being so nice and caring to each other, and we need more of it in the world. We really, really do. Okay, wait for Les to come back. So yeah. Yeah, well, I'm trying. You know, I had she's calling me now. 1 second, hang on. I'm saving the live. I'm still on live, so what do I do? Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, shit.
Good night, everybody. Sorry, my computer just died on me. So I've just brought it up. So good night. See you on Tuesday. Cheers. Bye-bye.